And then the belief that's formed about the parents transfers over to God, because the parents are perceived as God in the eyes of the child. So if my parents aren't supporting me, God isn't supporting me, life isn't supporting me.
There's just one, yeah, it seems to me that there is just one leap of faith here that I need to take, and it's that, like, that I will actually be supported, that there is some divinity or some greater consciousness that is actually supporting this choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a core belief that many humans unconsciously carry. Life doesn't support me. Now, where does this come from? For most people, it's formed at a very early age, before there's even awareness of thoughts. It's formed on the feeling level, because most parents are not deeply in tune with their baby. So let's say baby's crying because it's hungry, and parents are out of tune, they're not giving attention. Baby feels like my needs are not being met. These two beings that brought me into the world, that are like gods to me, that I'm totally dependent on, are not supporting my needs to be met. Baby cries at night because it's afraid, alone in the dark. Mom and dad don't come. Oh, he'll fall asleep again. Let's just leave him crying. Meanwhile, baby's terrified. I've been abandoned. I'm alone. Why am I not being supported? Why am I not being held and loved? And then as the child grows older, it continues in so many ways, so many little moments where the child's needs are not met by the parent. And then the belief that's formed about the parents transfers over to God, because the parents are perceived as God in the eyes of the child. So if my parents aren't supporting me, God isn't supporting me, life isn't supporting me. But if you investigate now and you look, you can ask, is this true? If life were not supporting you, how did you end up here on this path? Is it possible that even all those challenges and terrible moments that you experienced in the past were also ways that life was mysteriously supporting you? If you really look, you'll find that you've always been held by God, even in the hardest moments. And there's a beautiful story that about the man that's walking on the beach. It's called the footprints, and he can see the footprints, and there's two pairs of footprints, and then for some part of the path there's only one step of footprints. And he says, God, why did you abandon me in those moments? Why weren't you by my side? And God says, my child, those are your hardest moments. In those moments I was carrying you. That's why there's only one set of footprints.